Have you ever been burned by watching a show that ended abruptly or outlived its storytelling because it was making so much money that it just kept going and going and making up really far-fetched things that didn't align with the original story you invested in watching? Yes. So I am Tammy Thompson of Thompson Productions, and I am a storyteller. I have a Christian fiction book series out, so I'm very familiar with writing series. And so I'm working on I have my first movie out, and now I'm working on my first series show that I'm going to be producing. And one of the most important elements, because there's a difference in the way Hollywood does everything by money, 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 money. Everything's budgeted. So if they don't have the funding, then it gets cut off. And a lot of times they don't know they're going to have the funding until after they finish filming an episode. And so you could wrap up season 2 and find out, hey, we're not coming back for season 3. Sorry. I've been burned so many times. Or I've watched a show that I really, really, really liked, and then just like, why didn't you stop at like season 3? Because this is just awful. Because they're making money. Let's just keep going. And so, no. Okay, so the way that I tell stories is that I write the ending. So I get in that concept for a story, and whether it's a book or a movie or a book series or now a show series that I'm going to be streaming, I have to know where it's going. I can't write something and just say, okay, what am I going to make up now? And hopefully all my loose ends, make sense at the end. No, that's not how I tell stories, because I'm looking at the long-term investment, not the short-term reward, but the long-term investments. I want people to know when they invest in any of my storytelling through books or for shows that I'm going to deliver. Delivering a powerful ending is crucial. It also helps you with the show, knowing where you're going. With the show that I'm working on right now, I've laid out their character developments. I've written their backstories. I've been working on the pilot, because that's really got to sell the show. And then I know where it's ending. I've spent a lot of time working on where it's ending. So when I have the background of the characters and what they're about and what do they really want and how they go about trying to get what they want, and then knowing how the story ends, I can work and I can develop those things so everything's aligned. Everything is working towards that point. And one of the things that I want to be able to do with this show is, have everybody commit to the next season halfway through the one season. So if you're going to come out for season 3, I need to know halfway through season 2, because if not, we have to wrap it up. And so I asked myself the question, since I know the ending, how many episodes is it going to take for me to finish wrapping up the story? 3. I can tell the story. At any point, I can probably switch and I can wrap it up in 3 episodes to get to my ending. As long as I'm moving towards that, I can then take those 3 and say season 2, something happens and I can't get the actors to come back. I can't get a location or something, something just changes. And so I have to end it sooner than I anticipated. I know that I need 3 episodes to do that. And I'll be able to finish well, because the most important thing is finishing well. You want to be able to tell a story that has the entire life, not just you're going to hook in the beginning. The hook's important because, hey, I want to hook you and I want to make sure you're going to invest in my show. But I'm also going to make sure I deliver at the end, because I don't want to disappoint you. I don't want to say, hey, you've invested all this time in watching something that I created and it disappointed you at the end.